Hey there everyone, NoDMWA here coming at you with a Jesmon deck profile. So I played this for my store championship this weekend and ended up getting second place. I was really close to getting the invite, but I lost to the Jesmon mirror. That's okay though. It was still really fun. I won a random raffle that my locals was doing, so I ended up winning a folder at least. So that's pretty cool. You know, I got the promos in here. That's pretty cool. And then they gave me a dash pack too and an extra participation. Just the extra participation pack was just for getting second place. They were like, here you go. And I was like, thanks. Still. I got cool art, Brave Shield. They gave me a dash pack too. So, cool. So I open that. I don't have these memory gauges, so it's pretty cool that they gave me this too for the raffle. I don't know. I got second place. It would have been... The invite would have been nice, but, you know, it's not like I lost. I mean, I lost my Jesmon, but it's still a good build. I didn't really play test at all with this deck. I play tested it a couple times pre-starter deck, but I didn't play it with after, and it's mostly the same. The Agumon helps a lot from the starter deck, though. That's like the major difference I'm seeing. I run 3 Yokomon and 2 Demi-Maramon in my build. I'd rather just run 4 Yokomon straight up, but I don't have 4 Yokomon, so I just do 5. I'd rather just do the 4 of, to be honest. I hate 5 babies, but gotta do what you gotta do. Demi-Maramon just helps you swing over the player, like gives you 1,000 power up, and then Yokomon when you swing at Digimon 1,000 power. So it just buffs up your Jesmon basically. Then let's start with the Sistermon. Sistermon Seal, the fastest and the strongest, like in Ghost Game. 4 cost, level 4. All turns. This is very important. I kept messing this up all day. Like all your Digimon Huckmon and Royal Knight get 2,000 power. So that's very important. All turns. I kept forgetting about this a lot when offensively when I was swinging for numbers, and I was like, oh wait, he's stronger, you know. So that's really important, especially not just Jesmon, but any Digimon Royal Knight in name. So it helped me with my Omnimon and my Gallantmon to get them over things too. So overall good. Earn 3 of each sister. So 3 Blanc gives all your Sistermon blocker if you have a Huckmon or Digimon Royal Knight on board, and then unplay draw 1. I kept messing this up too. I thought she had to be on, like, well, she does, but like if they get rid of the Royal Knight, like in the Gabumon matchup with the Huckmon, then she loses the ability. I was like, oh, that's how you stop me. But yeah, those are the Sistermons. Then I run 4 Huckmon. This card is so good. I'd rather just hard drop this over just Digivolving, because I've been in a lot of situations where like this is my only rookie, and I'd rather just search for the card I need than draw and hope I hit it, you know. You rarely whiff. I whiffed maybe like 1, maybe 2 times the entire tournament with him. And it was like during moments I didn't really need to hit anything. I had everything already. So, he's pretty good. And he's a Huckmon, you know, so. 3 of the starter deck Guilmon. He's really good. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher, this never came up. You can warp into a Gallantmon in your hand. And then the Inheritable, this came up. When the opponent's Digimon is deleted, trigger draw 1. So that's really good because when your Jesmon kills thing either through piercing or the Inheritable delete a Digimon 5,000 or less, so you have a Sistermon board comes up because it's deleted anyway, so you can just draw 1. So that came up a couple times. Biomon came up. When you delete Digimon battle, draw 1. Pretty solid. The promo Biomon. Now this came up the most. This one. Because I really needed the DP buff. When this Digimon attacks a player, it gets 2,000 DP for the turn. And it keeps the DP, you know, even when you get redirected to a blocker. Yeah. Because he tried to block with like a high level, with a Zuba Punch blocker, and he had 17k. But then I had Jesmon out with the ability 14k, and then Seal gave him 16, and then this made him 18. So it was over his 17k blocker Zuba Punched. And I was like, bro, I'll just Spear Strike through that. But yeah, those are my rookies. Pretty good. 3, 6, 9, 13. So I run 13 rookies. I bricked a couple times, but there were games where I was just like straight up just hard dropping Savior Huckmon, the ultimate, low 5. Especially against the security control matchups, just so I can just go into the Jesmon and swing. I don't know. Delicate Plan rocks too. Battle Huckmon. This is the one with the inheritable of if you have a Sistermon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 5,000 or less. That's pretty good. You can also map it out with the Rice Greymon combo if you swing when you have a Tamer in play. You can minus 2,000 and then get them under the 5k and then delete it. Yeah, I should show off the level 4s. Okay. 4 of the Greymon. +1 security. This is really good. That's a 4 of. This is the card I'm debating about taking out. I tried it. When the opponent's Digimon's lead, gain 1 memory. I thought this would come up more often. It really didn't. Like, I'd rather just run something else. Like, 2 of the Monochrome blocker or something. So that's what I took out for this. And I was like, this came up a few times. But it was like, I don't know. This slot's awkward. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Gabumon. I'll probably take him out. I just don't know for what. He was like the one card I kept seeing was like, I don't know what to do with you. Because I'd rather just go into the Greymon or the Balhuckmon. I don't know what to do. Like, those are the only champions I want. So I might even just take those out and maybe run 4 of each. Because I was having a Sistermon problem. Like, I wasn't seeing enough of them. So I might just take those out and put a 4th of each. But let's just keep going. Save your Huckmon. This card's good. When Digivolving, play Digimon Sistermon name from your hand. That came up a couple times just to get combos off. Like, I had 2 memory left over when I Digivolved into him. And then Seal got me up to the 3rd. So I could just go into Jesmon right away. So that does come up. And then 2 of the Rise Greymon just because of the, you can play the tie free if you Digiburst too. And then you can have the Inheritable if you have a Tamer and play minus 2000, which is very helpful. It's very strong. Rise Greymon's amazing. And then Jesmon. This card's amazing. The first ability is not once per turn. So when you attack with him, you can play 1 Digimon with Sistermon's name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So that's really good. Because then you play Sistermon. And then once per turn, when you play Digimon, this Digimon gets 3000 in piercing. So that's dope. Oh yeah, and the Savior Huckmon has the Inheritable of when you have a Sistermon play, you can unsuspend the Digimon. So he can swing at least twice for high damage. Like, he's really good. 1 Gabumon. This card did not come up in my games. Well, it came up against me in the mirror. And it's really good, this Gabumon. Like, +1 security when attacking. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 or less. And no Digimon was deleted by this effect, this Digimon gets 3,000 DP. So, and that's how he got over my Omnimon. Like, he was 14, I thought he was gonna crash into me and kill both of them, but then he was all like, this is a Sistermon. And I'm like, oh, it makes it 16k. Like, he was able to get over my Omnimon. I should have swung at the Gabumon. That was the one misplay I did during the match. This card actually won him the invite. And I was like, wow. I was not using Gabumon right. Because he had the whole Jesmon stack, like Savior underneath and all that, and he could use their Inheritables. So he was just like swinging really hard with this. And it was like, incredible. Yeah, I mean, man. I just didn't know. And then my Omnimon should have got the pluses too, but then he used the abilities and popped them, so he lost the powers to be able to stay higher than this Gabumon, so that he lowered it down back to the 14k base. And I was like, bro. Everyone was getting around my Omnimon Blitz. This card was like helping me win games all the way up until the final round. Like, I was just swinging hard, making sure they had no security left, and then that they could not kill this unless they Wyvern's breathed it or something. And I was like, well, rip. They found loopholes around it. 2 tie. Just +1 security if you have the full stack, like 4 more cards underneath, and memory setter. Memory boost is so good. I run 2 of it. It's amazing. Like, being able to look at the top 4 for Red Digimon is clutch. Like, I love the memory boost. It makes the deck way more consistent. Like, Jesus Christ, you can get your pieces so fast. This deck can pop off. Like, you can win like 2 turns with this deck if you have the right hand. No mulligan, so that's like, you got hope. You got a good hand. 2 Judgment of the Blade. One of your Huckmon in its name, a Royal Knight, can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Then, if you hit this in security, you may play 1 Digimon Sistermon from your hand or trash while paying the cost. Then add it to your hand. This has never been my security yet, but, you know, it's so good. Like, being able to swing over unsuspended Digimon, I'm like, and then a Delicate Plan. When your Digimon gains this Digimon, doesn't activate the security effects of any option cards in check for the turn. So I usually just use this on Jesmon because he's swinging for the most cards most of the time. I had to use it on a Huckmon once. I was like, Huckmon, now you can't activate because he used the reinforcing memory boost to put a Gaia Force on top. So I was like, I know that's coming up. So I just Delicate Planned it. Had to be like, get rid of it. Like, out. Like, But most of the time, it's just Jesmon. Jesmon is the target you want. Gabumon is good too. I have never seen Gabumon for my games. He killed me, but like so, like Deli could play something. Like either this, I guess this. I don't know. This helped me. This helped me stop a guy first. So those are your main three targets: either Huckmon, Gabumon, or Jesmon. You know. But yeah, that's the build. Thank you all so much for watching my deck profile. I had a really good time playing the Store Championship. I'm low-key burnt out from Digimon, but I'm gonna keep going for the next week because I do want to try to win the invite. You know, like I'm gonna trudge a little bit. I just don't think I'm gonna be playing Jesmon again, just because I like to change it up. I really like playing different decks anyway, so it's like not the end of the world if I don't get the invite. It's like if I'm not playing the deck I like, then you know it's whatever. Plus I like experimenting. Like I know this deck is really good, but I need to play other things. Like this deck is so good. Ugh. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I had a good time. I played against Security Control. I played against what was round 2? Was it Gabumon? Yeah, Gabumon, I think. He might have been round. Oh yeah, because then round 3 was against the Jesmon Mirror, and then round 4 was against Black Alphamon. Yeah. So yeah, I had a good time.